What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Money Moves with Kay. I'm Kay, and today we're going to talk about 5 hidden ways to find cheap mobile homes, okay? So if that's something that you're interested in, please stay tuned for the video. Before I get started with the video, I've always heard and still to this day hear of people finding really cheap mobile homes, and I've always wondered, like, how are they finding them until I found them, okay? So I wanted to share these tips, tricks with you guys so that you are able to find these cheap or affordable, I should say, more mobile homes for yourself. It's just a great way to get into real estate. For the most part, real estate is pretty expensive right now. So you have to think outside of the box, right? So you have to think about mobile homes, land, other ways or avenues to enter the real estate market. So this is one of the ways that I wanted to present to you guys today. So the first way I wanted to talk about is the first way to find mobile homes at an affordable price is to look for mobile home movers or transporters within your area. So I literally just Googled mobile home movers or transporters in my area. You can do the same thing for on Google. You can also go to this site called MH Village. And this site is pretty cool because it has a lot of resources for mobile homes. But I pulled this up because it just gives you a little outline about what they do, right? As far as like mobile home movers and transporters. But the reason why this is my number one tip, or my first tip that I'm giving, is that this is outside of the box. These folks are moving these mobile homes daily, right? So it could be foreclosed properties or mobile homes, repossessed mobile homes. If you get in contact with these folks, you'll be able to get inside information on what house or mobile home did they just move, right? So you get firsthand knowledge of, hey, yeah, I just moved 2 mobile homes from Alabama to or one city to another city, and this is the information where I moved these mobile homes. It could have gone directly back to the dealer or elsewhere. So for you having the inside information, finding these mobile homes before they even get onto the lot of a dealer or whoever's having these mobile homes is the inside information or tip that you could use in order to find these properties for cheap. The next way I wanted to talk about is, this is kind of common knowledge, is going to mobile home parks, right? So you can literally Google mobile home parks within my area, or this is a good resource. It says MH Village, the same website I'm using. And you could go in here and it's a tab here that says parks. You could click parks, and then you can go ahead and search your city, your state, or your zip code, and it'll pull up information within that city, state, or zip code. So the reason why mobile home parks are pretty good still to this day in 2024, going into 2025 and ongoing, is because a lot of times these park managers have inside information that you may not know. I was on Facebook Marketplace, which is another resource. That's just a given, but I'll say that as well. I was on Facebook Marketplace and I was looking at a mobile home for $6,000, and it was actually in a mobile home park, right? So the person that listed the mobile home park was the actual park manager. So getting in contact with the park manager to say, hey, I see that you have these, or you may not even see it, but you just call around and say, hey, what do you have? Do you have something for, this price? Or just tell me what you have and I can kind of go from there. And a lot of times you can negotiate, and they may have free mobile homes, right? Not just cheap mobile homes, because you have to think about it. If a mobile home is just sitting there and it needs work and repair, a lot of times people or park managers or the park in general, they're just ready to get rid of it or to have somebody come in and fix it up. Especially if you're a good person and you have the money, you have the resources to fix it up. They say, yeah, because it's going to make our park look better, right? When people come into the park, they don't want to live in an area where it may seem dangerous or lack of pride of ownership. So they might let it go for a discounted price and sometimes free. I've heard of that, and I've almost gotten one for free. I haven't actually closed a deal, but I know that you can go in the park and get these properties for free as well. But for the most part, look forward to paying something for it, but at a discounted price. And a lot of times they have multiple properties, not just one. So you can get a good deal by going exactly or directly to the park manager. The third way to find these properties is via PropStream. You can click the link in the description. It is a 7-day free trial for you. You can use my code. Everything is there so you can see it. But PropStream is an excellent way to find mobile homes that are at a discounted price. It's just a data And you can find mobile homes and regular residential properties. It's just a data. It's a resource. It's a resource that you can find all type of real estate. Okay, so keep that in mind. PropStream is still a good avenue to find mobile homes. Now, these last two ways I'm gonna discuss are ways in which you can find mobile homes. It's actual websites. Okay, so you can go to these websites and figure it out. So I thought about it, and I did a Patreon video in my Patreon group a couple months ago, talking about where in the world can you find really, really cheap properties, specifically mobile homes, and Vanderbilt. So Vanderbilt is a site that you could go to. The site is vmfhomes.com. Basically, Vanderbilt is a mobile home or manufactured home lender. So the cool thing about this website and the next website I'll discuss is that this website actually has a lot of mobile homes, right? And you can filter based on state. Actually, I went up here to state inventory, and this just allowed me to see everything laid out. So you can see Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, the list goes on, and it tells you in the corner how many properties are in that particular state. So I'm gonna randomly pick Alabama just because I'm curious. Okay, so they have some properties. What I was about to say is the cool part about this particular site is that because they are a lender, they actually do offer financing. So if you find a mobile home that you really like, make sure you read the actual details of the listing as well, because sometimes it's just the home. It could be the home and the land, just depends. So you have to really, really read and make sure if you're looking for land as well, that's in the listing as well, not just a mobile home. Because a lot of times they need what? A transport. You need to move your mobile home from one location to your own land or another location, which goes back to number one for me with the mobile home transporters or movers. They're the middle person, the middle guy or gal who really you should get in contact with. That's why I listed them up there as a really solid choice as to folks to go to that you might not think about going to find these deals. So this is Alabama. And these sites that I'm gonna give to you, they upload frequently. So these are, and it should tell you foreclosed homes or repossessed homes. So it's a mixture of a little bit of both. And it just gives information. So you can randomly click on anything, but read everything, okay? And right here it says apply now, financing available. So you have financing available for these particular properties. But again, and this looks like a newer mobile home, which is kind of cool. Make sure you read everything and make sure you're not thinking you're purchasing land too if it's not listed, okay? And they do give information where you can put your information here, like a facts and questions or an inquiry. So that's one. So it's Vanderbilt Homes, and they are really, really good at providing properties, mobile homes that you can get a really good deal at. The last website I wanted to discuss is called 21stmortgage.com. Apparently 21stmortgage.com or 21st Mortgage is one of the top or the leading mortgage companies or lenders for mobile homes and manufactured homes. Let me go back because I was searching. Okay. So if you look here, I was on this website a couple months ago when I did my video for my Patreon group, and I saw a home for $4,900. So $4,900, which is inexpensive, fairly, but that's subjective. What work does the property need? So you may buy the home for $5,000, which I see here, but what does the property actually need? Where is it located? Is it just a mobile home? Is it land as well? So these are a lot of things and a lot of questions you may have. But I guess my point in bringing you this is that these deals are out there. This is in Mississippi, I do believe. And 21st Mortgage also provides financing as well. You do have to look at the fine print. It does say financing is not available for this particular property, probably because it's a lower deal. And it says price listed is cash only, as is, where is. So read everything, right? Here we go. Price does not include moving, setup, improvements, etc. So You would have to get this mobile home moved to your own land. And it has a general disclaimer down here and information that, of course, I would love for you to read and do your due diligence. All right. So those are 5 websites you can find, or 5 hidden ways you can find. Some are websites, some are just kind of like Jedi mind tricks where you're trying to figure out ways in which you can get this information firsthand and beat your other competitors and investors. All right. If you made it this far in the video, please comment down below mobile. Okay. Just comment down below mobile, and I'll know that you made it to this point in the video. Until next time, guys, you stay blessed. Peace.